Hi everyone, I'm Teresa the teacher. I'm in St. Patrick's Cathedral in Dublin, and this is Jonathan Swift's bust. The marble bust to the right, which is said to be the best likeness of Dean Jonathan Swift, was made by sculptor Patrick Cunningham for George Faulkner, a publisher and bookseller. The bust stood over Faulkner's shop door until 1776, when his nephew presented it to the cathedral. Jonathan Swift's epitaph can be found above the door to the right. It was written by Swift himself several years before his death. It translates as, "Here lies the body of Jonathan Swift, Doctor of Divinity and Dean of this cathedral church, where savage indignation can no longer lacerate his heart. Go, traveller, and imitate, if you can, this dedicated and earnest champion of liberty." He was not very humble, was he now? Champion of liberty. Sure. I mean, he wrote a lot of satirical pamphlets, so this is his epitaph in Latin, I think. And this is his bust. And here is some information. He was a prolific and sometimes controversial writer. He wrote Gulliver's Travels. He recognized that Irish society was extremely unequal and that his best tool in achieving change was his quill. A quill was a pen made from a bird's feather. His words were designed to provoke change, and his use of satire, sarcasm, and wit. Wit is when you are funny but also clever. Cleverness and being funny is wit. Attempted to shock the establishment into action. In his most famous work, Gulliver's Travels, he satirized society, targeting a number of themes from contemporary politics and experimental science to human nature. In his essay A Modest Proposal, 1729, Swift mocked indifference to the plight of the Irish poor. He satirically suggested that by encouraging people to cook and eat a quarter of Irish children under 2 years of age, the government should solve the problems of starvation and poverty. Let's eat children, haha. Very funny. Look, a priest. He's wearing very interesting clothes. Well, I think they are American, these two. Yeah. That's where it is. Look, we are in the cathedral. And this is Jonathan Swift's bust. And here there are some other morbid things. There is a cast of Jonathan Swift's skull. Very interesting. In the 19th century, the now discredited science of phrenology promoted the idea that the shape of the human skull revealed information about a person's character and intelligence. This is not the real bone, it's fake, but it was made using the real skull. Can you imagine? They just took the writer's skull and, oh my god, death masks. Can't pronounce English today, sorry. Death mask of Jonathan Swift. From the 17th to the 19th centuries, it was common to make casts of the faces of well-to-do people or celebrities before they were buried. It was normal to copy celebrities' faces when they died. Very interesting. When Jonathan Swift died in 1745 by Dr. John Lyon, who was in charge of the deanery, had an artist make such a mask of Swift's face. Okay, this is the face of Jonathan Swift. Alright, I think this has been morbid enough. You can see some more graves here. There are some very Celtic looking crosses on them, as you can see. And yeah, it's all a bit morbid. So I think oh, look, very Irish. She is wearing green and she has a harp, the instrument, a harp. Alright, and you have an Irish flag over there, and I think this has been morbid enough, so I'll stop now. Okay, see you later.